Welcome back. We are here with part 6 of our Celebrity Club series, and we have a sad baby. And also, we have Vanessa working on getting ready for her next gig. So, she did pass the audition. She's going to be in some kind of period drama, and she needs to work on her charisma, her flirty emotion, and then practice some scenes. So it's also New Year's Eve, so I'm going to have her put her resolution as get fit so that she can continue to work on her fitness skill. And we called Thorn over to practice with her. So that's what they're doing. It's going pretty well, I think. She looks pretty confident about it, but unfortunately, we can't research the flirty emotion while she's so energized. So I guess we'll have to wait on that a little bit, but we can are they woohooing? Anyway, we'll have the butler take care of the baby. It is, in fact, the baby's birthday, which is great. And we are going to age him up. And here he is. He looks just like his dad. I mean, everything he got from Thorn. He didn't, I mean, actually, you know what? That might not be true because I feel like this hair that Vanessa is wearing is a CC hair. And I wonder if it thinks of the color um, as blonde because whenever she goes to a gig, it changes her hair color to blonde, and I wonder if it thinks that her natural hair color is blonde and not brown. So that might be a reason also why the baby is blonde. Okay, and these two are just going to continue to be grayed out despite putting their clothes back on. That's fine. Um, and yeah, so the butler is taking care of things, cooking a cake, because actually it's also Vanessa's birthday and I didn't even know it, which is bad. Normal lifespan has never felt shorter. Anyway, so we are going to um, have the club come over to their new house and um, so she can blow out the candles and kind of, see them. Looks like people are getting old too. I mean, Nancy and Jeffrey Landgrab are both elders. It's a lot, you guys. And also, I mean, if Vanessa's going to want any more babies, she's going to have to do it soon. We are running very low on time, and this mini series here is just for Vanessa's life. We're not going to continue it with her children or anything. This is just about her and hopefully getting to 5-star celebrity. I mean, now I'm kind of worried that we won't make it by the time she dies, considering everything is going by so quickly. But, anyway, she's flirty now, so let's research our flirty emotion. And also, we'll have her practice some dramatic monologues in order to get that up, and then we're all set there. And what else? What else? So, yeah, nobody's having cake for some reason, but she's going to continue to flirt with Thorn openly, which is not a great idea, but I feel like she's kind of like confident in that. She's like, "Oh yeah, nothing's going to happen. There are no consequences for anything. I'm famous now." I think she's still very deluded in that way, I suppose. Um, she came from the countryside or whatever, and now is all of a sudden very famous and is just kind of like totally, wrapped up in all of that and not kind of handling it in a down to earth way. So there's that. And we are working on her acting skill as well. I do want to get that up to level 10. I think that that's important for us because I think we're actress level 9 now. So in order to get to level 10, we're definitely going to have to up our acting skill, and she's going to have some leftover cake. And yeah, so I can't imagine this going for more than some 15 videos. I say would be the max here for this generation, or not this generation. I just said that we weren't doing generations. You know what I mean. Um, yeah. So also, we are going to give makeovers to Vanessa and Saturn because they are both, they both had a birthday. So here's Vanessa's adult makeover. Here's her everyday wear. It's still kind of rock and roll and fun, but also, um, a little more mature, I suppose. So these are her outfits. And I love this dress. Look at that. And then her swimwear and her hot weather dress and then her cold weather. So that's Vanessa. And then the baby, I really just kind of used like sets and restyled outfits like that are already, like full body outfits. I mean, he's just a toddler. We don't need to go overboard here. So this is the baby. And then we are good. So let's head back to life. And yeah, so what was I saying? I can't imagine this going for more than 15 videos, but probably not even that long, especially since normal lifespan is just kicking my butt. I used to think that it was a long time. I mean, it's wild, just totally wild. I've been playing on long lifespan for too long. So here we go. We are at the gig. We are going to get into hair and makeup. I cannot get rid of this glitch. I don't know what it is. I thought that maybe if I didn't queue up things afterwards that it would work, but then it doesn't. We just have to do it twice every time for some reason, which is really annoying. But what you gonna do? So we are going to have to queue this up again in just a second, and then we will also practice our acting and I guess gossip with Larry. Yeah, Larry. Our good friend Larry, who's always hitting on us. I think Vanessa likes the attention. I really do. And we have a Judith hairstyle. So there's that. Let's gossip with him and then we'll practice acting. We will go get into our costume. We're going to practice acting in here, I guess. Oh, and look, our makeup artist is an elder now as well. So there's that. And here we are in the costume area. Everybody's wearing these leotards. Oh, look, Thorn came by. Maybe he came by to see Vanessa. Very nice. Let's be funny with him and get something to eat. This is really interesting. Thorn just stopped by. And then here's a director. Looks like it's a director we don't know, even though he looks kind of like the other one, but whatever. And let's tell him that we are ready to go, ready to do this, and then we will head home, and that'll be that. So anyway, here is our fancy. We're in Bridgerton now, you know. This is what we're doing now. Oh, we're in Bridgerton with Judith. It's like, okay, you're a lesbian at a time when it's not really chill, and she's mad because she wants to take Judith from Larry. She wants to marry Judith instead. And so she and Larry, I don't know, I guess agree to put on some kind of front, but then they fight. And so she kisses Judith. They're very happy together. Congratulations. I think, what was it? She's friends with Larry, but she's secretly with Larry's fiance, Judith. And Larry finds out, and they get into an argument, and then they have a sword fight, and she wins, and so she gets to be with Judith. There we go. You're welcome. I put that together for you. Okay, so here we are back at home. She's hungry because I didn't actually have her eat when she was at the thing. And we are going to sign up for a musical next. Oh, also, this was like a little small reset because it was dinner time, so I closed out of the game for a while and then came back to it. So anyway, if that's why it's a little disjointed right there in that section. But anyway, we are going to head to the Starlight Accolades because we did get nominated based on our Bridgerton adventure. And actually, this is good because look, there's some fans around, and hopefully, we can start working on our aspiration too because we need to interact with the fans and the paparazzi and stuff. So she is going to yell at the paparazzi. That's going to give us a check mark there. And then no one's asking her for her autograph or anything, and the awards show is starting, so we need to come over here. Don Lothario won an award. Okay, Don. So there's that, and there's so many open chairs, and Bella just sits on the floor. And then some rando who I don't know won a fashion award, this person. And hey, look, Thorn's here. All our buddies are here. So hey, Thorn. And actually, Octavia won an award. Octavia. So she won an award, and She is very happy about that. And I think Vanessa's a little jealous because Octavia won an award and she didn't, even though she was nominated. And so she's going to go ask Thorne to woohoo with her in the bathroom. So they are going to do that. And yeah, so I mean, Octavia is like over here living her best life, getting awards, being successful, all that stuff. And then I think Vanessa's jealous of Octavia. So they are going to do this, and then we have to go home. I'd like to stay and talk to the fans and work on our aspiration, but she's so tired right now. So we're just going to head home instead now that the woohooing is over. And we have to get our needs up. Okay, and I'm also cheating the baby. So the baby I'm not like focusing on at all. Saturn, his needs. I tried to get him to eat, he didn't do it. I tried to get him to go to bed, he didn't do it. It's just I'm not going to take care of him. So we're going to pretend that the butler is just taking care of him in the background. Every time I cheat his needs, we're just saying that, you know, someone else is doing this work. We're focused on Vanessa. Vanessa is focused on herself. So she is really falling asleep on the bathroom floor there. So anyway, that's a deal. She is now sleeping and we take forever to sleep. So I'm just going to skip ahead here. And she's hungry. Here's our cake. So yeah, we are now going to go over Thorne's house because I think that this whole Octavia winning an award instead of her is totally pushing her over the edge here. So she's just going to show up at Thorne's house. She's just going to go right to his house and she's going to be like, "Hey, Thorne." She doesn't even care that Octavia is home. So Octavia is home here in the living room watching TV, and I have to go find Thorne. So I'm just going to grab him really quick. And they are going to woohoo in his and Octavia's bed. She is just like, whatever. She walks right by Octavia, and Octavia is like, seriously? I mean, of course, Octavia knew that something was going on, but she wasn't going to, really bother with it. It's like she doesn't really care that much. But I think that she's really starting to see what a dead weight Thorne is to her and her career. She does everything for him. She writes his music, blah, 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 and he just flaunts his affair in front of her. She doesn't think so. She's not putting up with that. So she is actually going to divorce him. She's going to be like, you know what, you're done. I'm kicking you out. Go be with her if you want to be with her. Find someone else to write your songs. Good luck. So, um, Thorne is now kicked out of the house, and Vanessa is going to invite him to. Well, she doesn't have to invite him. He bought the house, it's his house. So these two are going to go back to their house now. And I mean, of course, Thorne is already thinking about moving into a bigger home because, um, you know, he doesn't roll this way in this small house. So they are headed home now, and I think Thorne is like not. I mean, they have a toddler. Like he's kind of like, really, I thought I was done with this. Like he just wanted to have fun and kind of be loose about it, but now Vanessa's like locking him down, and she's very pleased about it. She's like, yes, finally he gets to move in with me, and he gets to be mine. And my really shoddy camera work here, but anyway, so she is very excited. She's going to go work on her fitness because it is part of her resolution as well. And yeah, so yeah, oh, he has a terrible reputation. So there's that, but he is hungry, so let's get him something to eat. Honestly, I'm not even going to take care of him that much either. This is the Vanessa show. So, um she's at her audition, which is good. And the baby's fine and Thorne is just skipped work. The baby's birthday is over the weekend, which is good. And what else? So here we are. We are going to actually be getting ready for her gig. Now Thorne is always around for us to deal with. Except because of her quirk, she always gets energized when she interacts with celebrities. So that kind of makes it hard for me to get her into other emotions for her training for her gigs. But anyway, she is now sleeping and we will wake up and now we're in playful emotion. So let's get that done. Actually, we're going to have her be playful with the butler, but actually she's going to work on her charisma first. So let's do that. And the baby is sad. Oh, the baby needs a bath. Let's have the butler bathe the baby. That's your job. And we are working on our charisma. So now that's all set. Thorn is just sad. He's sad because he doesn't know what he's going to do. Like, what's going to happen to his career now that Octavia is not going to write him songs? So I think that he's really nervous about that. He realizes that he's messed up, but there's no going back. So he's going to have to figure something out. And we are going to have Vanessa be silly with the butler. She slapped her, which is not how you should treat your employees. But now it's not working. Like the butler won't be slapped more than once. So they are kind of getting a little angry at each other, but you know, YOLO. So um, anyway, she's hungry and he's tired and she's playful, but she's ready for her gig now. And we are actually going to have them try for another baby because Vanessa's getting kind of old and um, you know, we're part of the way through into the adulthood now. We're like a couple days in and it makes me worried. So I'm like, okay, we really need to get that going. So she is, because I want her to have another kid before, you know, the end here. So anyway, we're in screenshots now, and Vanessa is really enjoying herself right now. She's doing well on her gigs. She had some paparazzi come up to her. Now has Thorn living with her. She starred in something alongside Judith. Just things are going pretty well for her. So that is what is going on there. And we have a divorce in Bailey Moonland. And I will catch you guys in the next one.